I start every academic year going over keys to success. That's for the student athletes and our staff. One of those keys to success is having a committed mindset. It's knowing that you're pursuing your goals and pursuing success despite the circumstances, rather than having an interested mindset which says, I'll be successful if the circumstances are right. What I have learned this year from watching our student athletes and staff is it's not the power of the circumstance, but the power of one's mindset. We've seen such an incredible amount of academic and athletic success, but that didn't happen because it was an easy year. Remember, easy robs you of proud. Anything you might be proud of, whether it's a starting spot, a conference honor, a national championship, a degree, it all took some work to obtain that. We had so many great performances this year despite the adversity, not in the absence of. Constant growth is a valued behavior of ours. This year was a big year for us, but we'll be back next year hungrier than ever.
Franklin and Ulrich battling in a photo finish.
Wantley sees space.
Wantley tries to come in. Is she in? Yes, she is. Alexandra Wantley. And Life regains the lead. Herself. She is fast. She is furious. Anagoki has a chance to win the game for life. Score! She got
it. A bit of oxygen in the tank, especially in the fourth match of the weekend. Great play from the restart. Life University. What a start. What a comeback. Outside. Opportunity for Life across the halfway line and turn on the Jets.
And that's Donovan Law racing down the sideline.
Final call, women's javelin. Final.
Trying to find it back for Anagoki. Anagoki
nice.
Switches gears, and will she get this one in? Yes, she will.
And it is Maltby, your defending champion. But Davis might have too much for anyone. Davis wins.
The 2023 NAIA Men's National Champion, Life University.
Not sure that there is a school involved with rugby, collegiate rugby. Depends more on its rugby programs than Life University does.
if you've either individually or as a team earned a national championship. Please stand up. That's impressive. So we've had 14 individual national champions this year and 4 team championships this year. That's impressive. All of our podium finishes, these trophies are up here. In the NAIA, you make top 4 is a podium finish. If you've made 80 honor roll, so you've had a 3.0 this year, please stand up. 80 honor roll. Okay. So over 60% of our student athlete population earn a 3.0 or higher. Really significantly contributed to our department GPA record of 3.13 in the winter quarter, and so hopefully we keep that up in the spring. And last and most important, if you've already graduated this year or will be graduating this spring, this summer, or after next fall, please stand up. And there's too many to count, and also I know several of you are graduating over summer or next fall, but this by far, and Elena will attest to this because we have almost run out of our green stoles, so if you haven't got yours, come get it real fast. But a record number of graduates this year also. So as we get to the awards tonight, just remember, and I say this often, my goal is to say it so often that you can finish what I'm about to say, but meaningful work is very hard, okay? So as you pursue hard work, just please keep in mind that it's excellence, not perfection, that we're going after, okay? Perfection is unforgiving and it's binary, but excellence prioritizes progress. And that's really what we're about. Constant growth is a valued behavior of ours. And so for many of you, and I've been at almost all of our championships this year, and I know when things don't turn out your way, sometimes you can hang your head, but it's about excellence, and you've all displayed that this year. So before our first award, what I want to do is invite men's soccer student athlete Rami Khatit and men's rugby student athlete Palani Simamani up to the stage to present you a special video.
Thank you, Jamie, and good evening, everyone. I'm Rami Khatit from the men's soccer team.
I'm Palani Simamani and the men's rugby team.
Thank you. Back in January, Jamie gave Pilani and me the opportunity to work together and create a video for tonight, which you will be seeing shortly. The whole thing actually turned out to be an opportunity to develop and showcase our creative skills, but more so to speak to some of you and actually get to know you from a different perspective. For both Pilani and me, it's an honor to present the video today, and we really enjoyed the process of it.
We have the honor and the privilege to present to you all this documentary. We sat down earlier throughout this year, interviewed a couple of the student athletes in the different codes, and we witnessed the determination, the hard work that you've all put out throughout this year. This film you're about to watch is just a mere glimpse of what that actually means to be a student athlete, and we certainly do hope that you all enjoy.
So thank you very much to Jamie and all the staff members for giving us this opportunity. Thank you for all the student athletes who participated in the project, and enjoy the video.
Life is unique in that it's a small school with a lot of diversity.
The cool thing about this school is like walking around and just hearing different accents everywhere.
It's not a very big school, but I feel like it's a very authentic school.
Majority of the school is athletes, so I feel like everyone understands the struggles and that we're more than just rugby players or soccer players or volleyball players, that there is other stuff besides that we need to work with and like get around to make sure that we hit our goals.
You know, being a student in and of itself is a difficult thing. Matching that with being an athlete is a whole nother ball game.
Being in DC as well as an RA and a student athlete, that is actually a work in progress. But one thing that's helped me from the start of the DC program and being an RA to now is time management.
It's easy to be a student athlete. If you want to be good in class, you're gonna find the time to study. If you like what you're studying, of course, you're gonna spend more time on that, but it's not hard work.
Playing both soccer and being in the DC program is extremely hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm late to school because of practice, or I'm late to practice because of school, and I'm always like running between the two places, which is sad, but at the end of the day, like, I'm so grateful that I can do both of these things.
Being in a discomfort situation leads to an improvement of yourself, make yourself tougher, and helps you develop and gets better every day. So, for example, from making the bed as soon as you wake up to doing the little things but you gotta do leads to bigger improvements in the future.
One of the greatest pleasures of being a collegiate athlete is that you get to be a part of a team environment. You meet people from all around the world with different backgrounds, cultures, religions, perspectives on life, and that's something quite special.
So I think it's a privilege to be a student athlete because not everybody can tell about themselves that they go to university, study, and also do their sport. And also just, you know, making friends, I think it's so much fun.
I always try to finish everything as soon as possible, so then I'm free to enjoy my day with my friends or doing new experiences and stuff.
I feel like what makes me better as an athlete here is really the trainer. Like, obviously for me, having like my meniscus torn and being through all the injuries and having to play on it, she's really keeping me going right now just because I'm training with her consistently.
Our coaches definitely set the standard from day one, whether it's from the recruitment process to practice to weights. You know, they make sure we're always on point and, you know, ready for literally anything.
Not a lot of people get to train every day, have all the resources, have a coach, have a PT, have people to push you.
I understand that it's an absolute privilege to wear the eagle on a Saturday, and it's something that many people don't get the opportunity to do.
I've learned so many lessons, but I think the most important, you need to trust the process. It's gonna have so many setbacks, but the way you react on things, that's really important.
Time passes by really fast. Opportunities come at you really fast, and if you let them go, they're gone. So I just say that do as much as you can and enjoy it as much as you can.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and stellar student athletes of Life University. It is my honor to be up here on stage to host us in this night of athletic achievement, accomplishment, and good food. My name is Jonah Kerrigan of the men's club rugby team. Most of you know me as Dr. Mullet, I would say. Kevin, how's the hair looking? Is it good? Good? Okay, good. Others of you may know me as Jonah Spins. I do spin classes in the gym. But tonight, I get to close out my time here on campus as Master of Ceremonies, and I'm very excited to do that. We've got a great night planned tonight, thanks to all of my colleagues on the Association of Student Athletes. So without further ado, let's get down to business and start handing out some awards. What do you guys say? So before we do all the things, let's give a good college try and hold our applause until after all of the nominees have been announced. All right, can we do that? All right, cool. I'll take that as a yes. So our first award is the Newcomer of the Year, and this athlete has been just an impact as soon as they got on campus. So for the male Newcomer of the Year, it'll be presented by Riley Dalrymple and Devin Gomez.
Okay, good evening, everybody. My name is Riley Dalrymple. And my name is Devin Gomez. And we're on the women's wrestling team. So tonight we'll be presenting the Male Newcomer of the Year. This will be presented to the male athlete who has outstanding performance in their sport. Not only did they succeed in the game, but thrived in the new team as a student athlete. The nominees are, the first one we have is Adam Chadwick. He leads both the team and Mid-South Conference with 10 tries recorded. He also leads the Running Eagles in turnovers won. He started in 10 varsity games out of the 11 matches.
Next, we have Joshua Ward. He earned first team Southern States Athletics All-Conference, being the only freshman to make a team. He was named the SSAC Freshman of the Year and helped lead the team to the national tournament qualification. He was 7th in the conference with 15 points per game and 3rd with 3.8 assists per game.
Next, we have Lars van der Steen, second team Southern States Athletic Conference All-Conference Honors. Named Most Valuable Player of the Southern States Athletic Conference for tournament. Named to the Southern States Athletic Conference All-Tournament and All-Freshman teams.
Next, we have David Barkan. Some of his accolades consist of second team Appalachian Athletic Conference All-Conference Honors, recorded second most kills in a season in program history, and tied for the most aces earned in program history.
And last but not least, we have Mark Morzov, earned the Southern States Athletic Conference All-Conference Honors in indoor long and triple jump. He's named the SSAC Field Freshman of the Year, NAI Indoor Qualifier in the long and triple jump, and helped lead the team to conference championship in the national tournament qualifications.
We actually have one more, Bent Moraes. He's the conference champion in 200 meters. He earned All-American honors in the 200 breaststroke and recorded school records in 50 free and 100 backstroke. And the winner is...
Drum roll, please.
Joshua Ward.
Yeah. Two. Metro! Yeah. Track and dope, turn me to a superhero. Yeah. Hit that pill, turn me to a superhero. Yeah. Boomer 90s, turn me to a superhero. Yeah. Metro, if your Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm on that dope again, I'm on that flow again, switch up the flow again. Yeah. Fly in the parachute, gripping that pole again, I'm on that all again. Yeah. Can't get caught, gotta get paid, king in the streets, young made,
Hey, you guys did really, really good holding the applause there. I'm proud of every one of you. Good job. Next, we have our female newcomer of the year, and it will be presented by Olivia Andrews and Amy Swartz.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Amy Swartz from co-ed cheer.
I'm Olivia Andrews from women's lacrosse.
And the next award we're giving out is Female Newcomer Award. This award is recognizing an athlete who came into college with a mission and had an excellent season for the first time being a college athlete. For women's rugby, we have Sophia Fernandez. Sophia started all year and won 2 championships and was named USA Rugby All-American. Next, we have from women's rugby, Amanda Ray, who earned conference all-freshman honors and was 3rd in the Southern States with 4.48 digs per set. For women's wrestling with a record of 24-3, Sarah Savage was conference champion, co-ed freshman of the year, and runner-up at the NAIA National Tournament.
Also from women's wrestling, Latifah McBride with a record of 33-1, a conference champion, co-freshman and athlete of the year, as well as NAIA National Tournament runner-up. From women's soccer, Nellie Peterson was an all-year starter, second team all-conference honors, and earned all-freshman team honors. From women's lacrosse, Ashley Hamill was an all-season starter,
first team all-conference honor with over 100 saves and a save percentage of 47.7%. And the winner is Latifa McBride.
Congratulations, Latifa. The next award that we have is the Larger Than Life Award. And let me tell you, this group is stacked, okay? And it's not just because I'm in it, but yeah. This award is given to the athlete who has poured their blood, sweat, and tears both into the team and into the community that is around them. So presenting this award is going to be Riley Dalrymple and Tyrell Simmons.
Riley again.
I'm Tyrell Simmons, and I'm representing men's wrestling. So the candidates for this award demonstrate what it means to be larger than life. Their impact extends beyond the confines of the sporting arena, and they use their abilities and their platform to inspire and uplift others, students and individuals across campus alike. Our first candidate is Jonah Kerrigan. Jonah was an integral component to leading his team to an undefeated season. He served as an ASA member for 2 years and acts as an academic mentor and tutor. He graduated the DC program magna cum laude.
Next, we have Rami Katit. He has played a large amount of minutes in the men's soccer team game the past 2 years. While doing all this, he runs his own business called the Rotana Sports USA. He helps German athletes come to the U.S. and earn their athletic scholarship. Rami also teaches a flexibility and mobility class here at the Life University Fitness Center and is part of the MSA and creates video content for LifeU Athletics Department.
Next, we have Adrian Escobedo. He helped men's club rugby to claim American Rugby Premiership Championship. He's currently in the DC program. He served on FCA staff for 3 years, and he's a grad assistant coach for men's rugby.
Next, we have Snidus Logaterti. She's played in all 11 games in the 2022, starting in 8 of them. She is currently getting her doctorate degree in chiropractic and has participated in a mission trip in Haiti over the spring break.
And then we have Pilani Simamani. He was a key part of the 2022 USA Rugby Sevens title. He held a 4.0 GPA in the winter quarter. He acts as a photographer for many teams on campus. You can contact him at Filani Photography on Instagram. Reliable member of housing department. He's my co-RA, so woot woot.
And then we have Ismail Safadine. He is one of the captains of the 2022-23 rugby team. He's the founder and president of the LifeU MSA, a member of ASA, a camp coordinator for the National Champs Sevens Camp, and has been assistant coach for the Women's Rugby Sevens CRC squad and for the Men's Rugby Sevens National Championship team in 2022. And the winner is Rami Katit.
curazao de flow, estamos pasados, nadie se pasa conmigo, yo lo tengo amenazado. Tomando una bala que te caiga atrás, tú dices que no da para ven y para esta pelea, alma hasta los dientes, la muerte y la garganta.
Congratulations, Rami, but unfortunately now the show is over. Just kidding. The next award goes out to the smartest team on campus. It is the Academic Team of the Year Award. And it goes to the team who really put in the work, both in the pool deck, on the field, on the mats, wherever it is. They put the time in there, but they also did in the books. And I am, if not, a fan of that. So next presenting is, hold on one second, Amanda Ray and Fiella Louis.
Good evening. My name is Amanda Ray.
And my name is Fiella Lewis, and we play for the women's volleyball team.
This award is pretty straightforward as it goes to the team with the highest cumulative GPA over the academic year. None of these nominees had less than a 3.2 GPA overall, and some were closer to a 3.5 cumulative GPA.
This award highlights the motivation and discipline it takes to succeed, not only in their sport, but also in the classroom. In a department full of amazing athletic accomplishments, the following teams should know that the academic achievements are held at an equally high merit.
Oh my God, you got it, boss.
This year's nominees are women's swimming with 2 NAIA Dactronic Scholar athletes and 71% of the team above a 3.5 GPA. Men's soccer, 2 conference scholar athletes and 56% of the teams above a 3.5 GPA. And women's wrestling with 16 conference all-academic team members and 62% of the team above a 3.5 GPA.
Women's basketball, 5 all-conference, all-academic team members, 53% of the team above a 3.5 GPA. Men's basketball, 1 all-conference scholar athlete, 59% of the team above a 3.5 GPA. Women's soccer, 1 all-conference scholar athlete, 58% of the team above a 3.5 GPA. And the winner is
women's swimming.
Oh shit, we need a flag.
WhatsApp sin el retrato, no guarda mi contacto, pero se la dos tragos y sabe que me pongo bella. No somos nada, pero estamos envueltos hace rato. WhatsApp sin el retrato, no guarda mi contacto. Todo es underwater, baby, vamos pa'l cuarto quarter. En la Uru comiéndonos al par. Te voy a juro pa' que no me compare. Ey, cuido con ese man que se va a romper. Ey, ese va a romper.
Congratulations to the women's swimming team. Everyone needs to go for them for study tips. The next set of awards that we're going to hand out is given to athletes that have truly left their mark in the world of Life University athletics. They have impressive resumes with careers that will stand the test of time, and some that are still adding to that resume. Our first recipient of the Life Achievement Award is an athlete who was the 2021 Honorable Mention All-American, 2021 Regular Season Champion, 2021 All-Conference Nominee or Selection, 2020 MSC Player of the Year, 2019 and 2020 MSC All-Conference Player, and 3-time All-Academic Team Member, Lena Puchnik from women's volleyball. And we're going to keep going with these. We've got 3 more of them, and then we've got some more to offer throughout the night. Our next athlete is a 2023 Premier Rugby Sevens national champion a 2023 Premier Rugby Sevens Tournament MVP, a 3-time All-American, and a 2023 Tropical Sevens champion. And that's just from this year. This athlete is Sue Adegoke. Give it up for Sue. Our next athlete is a 2019, 2020, 21, and 2022 ARP champion. I don't think there's a 2028 champion. That's okay. He's a 2019 Elite Cup champion, 2019 D1 national champion, a 4-year starter. Luke, are you sure it was just 4 years? Are you sure it wasn't any more than that? And he was an MLR player with Rugby Atlanta and the Toronto Arrows. Please congratulate Luke Schlottman. Take your time, buddy. And for this round of Lifetime Achievement Awards, our last athlete is a 2-time NAIA national champion, a 3-time NAIA All-American, a 2-time conference champ, 2023 regular season and tournament champion, 2021 regular season conference champion, and a 2021 MSC Freshman of the Year. It is Brandon Oram from men's wrestling. All right. Our next set of awards, this first one is going to be the Servant Leadership Team of the Year. It goes to a team that's gone above and beyond in their commitment to serve the community in any way that they could. They've volunteered hundreds of hours of service, and they have represented the life you name with great regard in their community. This award is presented by Amy Swartz and Olivia Andrews.
Once again, I'm Olivia Andrews.
Once again, I'm Amy Swartz.
This next award presented tonight is the Servant Leadership Team of the Year. This award is presented to the team who showed a desire to serve and to give back to the community. This award represents one of Life University's guided principles, lasting purpose. Lasting purpose means to live an interdirected life, to give, to do, to love, to serve out of your own abundance. Our nominations for this award are women's wrestling, women's soccer, men's wrestling, women's basketball, and women's lacrosse. Women's wrestling served a total of 513 hours helping at athletic events, coaching middle and high school students, maintaining the Cobb County Rainwater Garden, cleanup assistance at various locations, and assisting with new student move-in.
Women's soccer worked over 60 hours at the Horizon Baseball League and helped with Little Lions Soccer Camp and Life University's Kids Christmas Party. Men's wrestling has 75 student athletes serve over 2,000 hours in 18 different events. Women's basketball helped at a pumpkin patch event at a local church and also helped set up and host the Christmas at Piedmont.
Lastly, women's lacrosse served 375 hours among 19 student athletes, volunteering at local churches, helping coach local high schools and clubs, helping with Life University events, and cleaning up local parks and trails. And the winner of the Servant Leadership Team of the Year is
men's wrestling.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. Hit it once, no time. Side up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up your 5.
Congratulations to men's wrestling. If you couldn't tell, I needed to change into something a little more fitting for the event. Our next award is the Breakthrough Athlete of the Year. And this athlete, they broke through. I'm not sure what, but they broke through. They broke through their slump, whatever was kind of holding them back from reaching their full potential. They busted right through there, and they came through this year in a big way. So the Breakthrough Athlete of the Year will be presented by Amy Swartz and Lavanis Davis.
Hi, my name is Lavanis Davis from the Women's Track and Field Team.
And y'all know me. Okay, so the next award is Breakthrough Athlete of the Year. This next award we are presenting is this award is a returning student athlete who had a breakthrough performance this season and who had a big impact on their team's successes. Our first nominee is from men's basketball. We have Dara Oladadale. Dara had 3 double-doubles this season, including a 28 points and 13 rebound effort in their win over number 8 seed Falker over this season. He scored a double digits 11 times. From women's wrestling, we have Riley Dalrymple with a record of 28 and 11. She is an All-American, a Warrior Oprah champion, a third-place winner at Mid-South Conference champion, and she also made third-team All-Conference. From men's volleyball, we have Lexi Prada. Lexi holds the single dig season record and is 7th in the nation in digs per set. She also has the career digs director for the program.
From women's lacrosse, we have Lexi Santiago. Lexi had 39 goals, 5 assists, 49 ground balls, 43 caused turnovers, helping the team make it to a national tournament. She was also named second team all-conference, all while switching from defense to midfield this season. From women's track and field, we have Talayla Davis. Come on, guys. All right. She is not 1, not 2, but 3-time national champion in the 60, 200-meter, and 100-meter sprint. She is a 3-time All-American named Indoor Track and Field Athlete, Championship MVP, and National Player of the Week. For men's wrestling, we have, with a record of 26 and 8, Steven Villalobos. Steven was named NAIA All-American and third-team All-Conference. Steven went to the NAIA National Duels where he beat the previous NAIA National Championship. And lastly, for men's soccer, we have Luka Zakaraja. Had a record on goal of 14-3-1 with 3 shotouts and helped win the conference tournament. Was also named second team all-conference and made all-tournament team. He is also named Conference Player of the Week 3 times.
And the winner is
Zook Zakaraja.
I think that I'm lucky. I
So I don't know who in here is on Instagram. I'm sure a few of you are. But the Life University Instagram, particularly the bio, I don't know if you've noticed recently, and even on my script, it has to be revised constantly for the amount of individual national champions and team national champions that we have amongst us. I believe this count, it's 108 individual national champions, and I think 36 team national champions. Very impressive. But now we're going to go into our individual performance of the year, and it's presented by Riley Dalrymple and Devin Gomez.
My name is Devin Gomez once again.
And Riley.
And we are back again, but this time for the individual performance of the year. This award goes out to the athlete who had an outstanding moment during season. First nominee is Famelo Matalib at the Outdoor NAIA Nationals. He was the 200-meter national champion. He was named the NAIA Outdoor Championships MVP, and he led the team to the second consecutive NAIA Outdoor Track and Field title.
Next, we have Latifa McBride at Soldier Salute. She had a 7-0 record in the tournament, winning with 3 techs and 4 pins in the tournament. She won the final round with the necessary pin needed to secure life's first Soldier Salute tournament win in Iowa.
Next, we have Talela Davis at the Indoor NAIA National Tournament. She was the 60-meter national champion, the 200-meter champion, and the fastest 60-meter in a decade, and she's also a 2-time All-American.
Next, we have Asher Eckert at the NAIA National Tournament. He's the 2023 NAIA National Champion. In this tournament, he secured 23 team points, 1 pin, and 1 major decision.
Next, we have another wrestler, Austin Harris, at the Appalachian Athletic Conference Tournament. He was your 285-pound conference champion. He was named the AAC Wrestler of the Tournament, and he also led the team to the first AAC Tournament Championship.
And we have Will Jones, also at the Indoor NAIA National Tournament. He's the long jump national champion, triple jump national champion, and named Men's Most Valuable Performance Award.
Last, we have Joshua Ward at the Southern States Athletic Conference Tournament. He played all 40 minutes, earned 33 points, 7 rebounds, and the most points in a LifeU basketball game this season.
And last but not least, we have Sue Adigoki at the Premier Sevens Tournament. She is the Premier Rugby Sevens Natty Champ, Tournament MVP, and game-winning highlight to win the national championship 17-14.
And the winner is...
We have a co-winner, Sue Adigoki and Williams Jones.
Let's remember, there is no I in team, although we congratulate those 2 co-champs there. That's really, really impressive performances. Now on to our team performance of the year. It is going to be presented by Jakaris and Chaz. Come on up.
Hi, I'm Takaris Brown. I'm with men's volleyball. I'll be presenting the Team Performance of the Year. This award is going to the team that displayed tremendous grit to overcome or dominate their opponents. First, we have women's rugby versus Lindenwood at the Premier College Rugby Sevens Championships. They were named the #1 seed. They persevered to win the final 17-14 by scoring the final try in seconds before the game ended. Next, we have women's wrestling at the conference championships. All 12 athletes placed top 6. 4 conference champions were crowned, and this was their first MSC tournament championship since 2019. Next, we have men's basketball against #8 Faulkner. This was their first top 10 ranked win since their 2018-2019 season. And this set them on a course to make it to the national tournament. Next, we have men's track at the NAIA Outdoor Nationals. Here, they had 7 All-Americans named, 4 athletes placed second, and they crowned 1 national champion. Next, we have men's wrestling at the conference championships. Here, they won 9 out of the 10 weight classes. All athletes placed, and they scored a grand total of 196 points to clutch the championship title. Next, we have men's rugby at the Premier Rugby Sevens Championship. With a dominating performance over Lindenwood, they won the championship match 28-17 to win their 2nd consecutive title. Next, we have club rugby at the ARP Championship. They defeated New York Athletic Club 20-10 to cap their undefeated season. Next, we have women's lacrosse versus Reinhardt at Nationals. Here, they had 6 athletes that scored at least 1 goal, and they won the match 11-9 to advance to the semifinals. And lastly, we have men's soccer at the conference championships. They upset Mobile to win their first conference championship and earned themselves their first automatic bid to nationals. All right. And the winner is women's rugby versus Lindenwood.
All right, I'm back up. Our second round of Lifetime Achievement Awards. It goes to another group of outstanding athletes that have left a legacy here on campus and on their respective teams. Our first athlete was made 2 NAIA appearances, 2 NAIA quarterfinal appearances, a 3-time NAIA All-American, a 3-time first-team All-Conference member, 6-time National Player of the Week, 2023 Defensive Player of the Year, and 2023 NAIA All-Tournament Team. This is Leanne Winden from Women's Lacrosse. Our next athlete was a 2019 through 2022 ARP champion. He was a 2022 ARP Dream Team selection, a 2019 D1 national champion, and he is currently an MLR Major League Rugby player with Rugby Atlanta. This guy has also been nominated and chosen by the Nigerian national sevens team. This is Fred Henry Ajudawa.
Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Look out. Pop, pop, it's showtime.
All right, on to our next Lifetime Achievement Award winner. This athlete was a two-time All-American, 2023 Sun Offensive Player of the Year, 2022 MSC Offensive Player of the Year. She was a three-time All-Conference selection, three-time National Player of the Week, and scored 194 goals in 68 games. This is Maria Arvizu. All right, this is our last Lifetime Achievement Award winner for this round. We've got one more round to go. Our next athlete was a 2022 NAIA National Champ, a 2021 NAIA runner-up, a two-time NAIA All-American, two-time Conference Champion, a three-time All-Conference Selection, 2023 Regular Season and Tournament Champion, 2022 Regular Season and Tournament Champion, and a 2021 Regular Season and Conference Champion. This is Asher Eckhart from men's wrestling.
For my theme song, my leather black jeans on, my by any means on, part and I'm getting my scream on. Enter the kingdom.
All right, everybody, let's get serious. We're all very good athletes in here, okay? But we would not reach championships and succeed as a team without good coaches, let's be honest. All coaches deserve an award for putting up with each of us. But this award goes to the Coach of the Year and is presented by last year's winner, Coach Dom.
I'll try to keep this as short and sweet as possible. A good coach can change a game. A great coach changes lives. At least 6 of the 7 nominees have been instrumental in changing the lives of their student athletes that call them coach and have led their teams to successful campaigns in their respective sports. First nominee, Omi Acosta. Men's wrestling, he led his team to NAIA runner-up, had 3 national champions, 9 All-Americans, and was the AAC tournament and regular season champ. Rish Chadwick, women's rugby. All right, he led his squad to a college premier's 7 championship. They were also the Tropical Sevens champions, USA Rugby 15's runner-ups, and he also coached 9 All-Americans and best accent on the campus by far. Ashley Flavin. Or like I pronounce it, Flavin. Women's wrestling, NAIA runner-up, 1 individual national champ, 6 All-Americans, Mid-South regular season and conference champs, and by far the most beautiful baby bump on campus. All right, Dr. Blake Bradford, men's club rugby, American Rugby Premier Champions, perfect 7-0 season, back-to-back champions. Colton, hope he's still here. Men's rugby, college premier national champs, 3 all-tournament team members, a 6-0 home record, and a Rudy Schultz Award finalist. Kevin Easley, men's basketball. A men's NAIA tournament appearance, 1 Southern States first team member, 13-3 home record, and the first tourney appearance since the 2017-18 season. I guess, last but not least, me. This was the lucky guy. So he co-led his team to the NAIA championship outdoors, men's, back-to-back champions. NAIA runner-up indoors with the men's track team. 3rd place outdoors with the women. 4th place indoors with the women. 12 men's All-Americans and 13 women All-Americans. And the winner is Dr. Blake Bradford.
What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is. Tucking their toe between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more profit because they'd rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does.
I tell you what, athletic trainers, they hold a very special place in my heart, and it's not because I go there frequently, Tyler, okay? It's not always because I'm injured. But I really do appreciate all of the hard work that they put in for us to get us back on the field, to keep us on the field. And so our next award is the Resilient Running Eagle Award, and it will be presented by our Director of Athletic Healthcare, Tatiana Warman.
Hey y'all, so like Jonah said, my name is Tatiana Warman and I'm the Director of Athletic Healthcare here at Life University. So the Resilient Running Eagle Award goes to student athletes that had remarkable comeback from adversity followed by here we are. I'm sweating really bad because I do not do this whole public speaking thing, so here we go. That was followed by outstanding athletic performance. So, unlike previous years, this Resilient Running Eagle is a little bit different. So we really wanted to honor all of the resiliency and everything that all of our nominees have gone through. So with that being said, I do have a plaque for all of the student athletes that I'm going to list out. Please hold coming up until the end, and then I'll hand them all out. So to start out with, we have Corey Phillips from women's wrestling. Corey faced numerous injuries throughout her career. In addition to injuries, Corey went up a weight class, which has its risks and injuries, including injuries and losses that hurt her individual rankings. Even though Corey was injured, she jumped at the chance to compete at the conference tournament when she qualified for nationals, which then went to being an All-American. Corey lives by the motto, "Don't wrestle scared," and stated that it would have been easy to quit with all of her injuries, but she finishes everything she starts. Next is Will Jones from men's track. 1 week prior to indoor track nationals, Will stepped in a hole, spraining his ankle to where he couldn't walk. He was able to start rehab and bearing weight on his ankle once at nationals. Y'all hear that? Like at nationals. So he also was able to finally start jogging for the first time the day his event started, so no big deal. But despite the pain, Will competed in both triple and long jump, and he went and won himself first place along with being most valuable performer. On top of that, Will then, lovely, re-injured that ankle in outdoor season, and he once again helped his team with a third place finish in long jump, along with sacrificing his triple jump to run the 4x4 in place of a hurt teammate, which took second, securing the team's outdoor national championship. Third is Stan van Dierendonk from men's soccer. In 2021, Stan tragically lost his father, causing him to go home. Stan then returned during his first preseason scrimmage of the 2022 season and suffered an ACL tear, walking away or losing his entire season. Many players would have quit after receiving their degree and suffering so many setbacks, but Stan plans to return in 2023 for his sixth and hopefully maybe final year, we'll see. Stan is not able to be here tonight due to going back home because he had his father's 2-year commemoration where him and his family were able to gather 400 motorcyclists to gather together to celebrate his father's life. So that is where Stan is tonight. Next, thank you. Next is Lilia, Olaf's daughter from women's soccer. So in the fall of 2022, Lilia's father was diagnosed with cancer. He was told he could have surgery and get the cancer removed, but unexpectedly passed away during the surgery. Lilia heard of her father's passing while at a women's soccer game. She then returned to Iceland, but stated she felt the most comfortable here with her LifeU family. So she came back to honor her dad during the postseason. Everything Lilia does is for her dad. Next is the men's wrestling team. Men's wrestling had multiple challenges this year, including injuries that should have ended 3 student athletes' careers. Brandon Oram suffered an elbow fracture and ligament tear in preseason that sidelined him until national duels in January. Brandon was able to battle back, making national finals for the 3rd time and winning his 2nd NAI national championship. Riley Smucker tore his groin and abdominals during the first competition of the season. Doctors told him it would be unlikely that he would be able to make it back from the season before it concluded. Riley said, bet. He made it to the national tournament with an undefeated season where he went to take 3rd. Julian Hernandez suffered an ankle injury, sidelining him for the second half of the season. Hernandez then became an AAC conference champ and took 2nd in the NAI tournament. Despite multiple injuries and wrestling 2 student athletes short, wrestling still managed to finish 2nd in the NAI national tournament. Lillian Thurber from women's swimming. Lillian was diagnosed with POTS and EDS, which is a connective tissue disorder. These 2 diagnoses caused Lillian to not only get sprains and dislocations easily, but she also swims, you ready for this, y'all? She swims with blacked out vision. So she literally has to count her strokes to know where she's at in the pool so she doesn't run into the end of the pool. Like, that's insane. But Lillian had to take some time off of school due to this, but despite her time away, she was one of the first swimmers this year to qualify for the national tournament, or to qualify for nationals. Lillian stated that her team has been very helpful and supportive, and she is very lucky to have them as advocates, along with her service dog in training, George. Last is Ansley Werschel, women's lacrosse. After having to take off the last season, heartbreak struck in her first practice back where she tore her ACL and meniscus, ending her junior season. She progressed well her first 4 months after surgery, but then rehab got a little rocky. During that time, Ansley shared her insights with the offense to help her team fix mistakes and control the ball better. She was then cleared in February of 2023, where she scored 2 goals in her first game back and played in every single game. Can everybody please give a round of applause for all of our resilient running Eagles?
To discuss, cause I did win by default and without any doubt. I'm a me happy adult. I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl is out. I'm a mind that's with the dog. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love. I know holy, to buy moto, one Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for Lucky Bona. Now some more to remake could have been all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Maybe another time, maybe another life. You will be my wife and we'll get it right. Young cast, last. Now everybody go job breakfast. Have to say bye.
Let's give a round of applause for our resilient running Eagles. Yeah, so the cheetah suit was getting a little warm, and I'm moving to Hawaii next month, so I thought I'd get on something a little bit cooler. But for our next award, let's not forget what makes all of us so special. It's the student-athlete. And so before I ever started playing sports, I came here to be a student. I came here to get a doctorate of chiropractic degree, and that turned into getting a master's degree as well. But we could not do any of this without our awesome professors and doctors. And so we're really thankful for what they do. And presenting our Professor of the Year is Sophia Fernandez and Maddie Zabin.
Hello, everyone. I'm Madison. And I'm Sophia, and we're from the women's rugby team. We're presenting the award for the Professor of the Year. The recipient of this award was determined by the student-athlete body and represents the professor that stood out most to the students and went above and beyond to prioritize student successes. This professor chose not only to focus solely on academic success of students, but also shaping students in a holistic manner.
With that being said, the nominees for this award are Dr. Michael Amos. Dr. Amos teaches psychology and coaching in college, graduate, and undergraduate studies. He has been teaching for 8 years in total and has been at Life for 2 years. The best advice he gives student athletes is, watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. And watch your character, it becomes your destiny. Next, we have Dr. Shannon Good. Dr. Good teaches technique and analysis for the College of Chiropractic and has been at Life for 6 years. The best advice she gives student athletes is perfection is a myth. Aim for excellence and that will get you where you want to be. Don't be afraid to fail forward. And last but not least, the final nominee for this award is Gustavo Duran. Gustavo, or as most of us know him as Gus, teaches exercise science. He has been at Life for 15 years and is a former student athlete here. I also would like to point out that Gus is our faculty athletic representative. The best advice he gives is, it is not your discipline, not your desire, I'm going to re-say that. It is not your discipline, not your desire, what determines the outcome of your destiny. Take personal responsibility for your discipline, and the result will surely come. Before we reveal the winner of this award, can we please have a huge round of applause for all of our professors?
And the winner is Dr. Michael Amos.
I'll be the last one standing, 2 hands in the air, I'm a champion. You'll be looking up at me when it's over. I live for the battle, I'm
All right, everybody, we are getting close to the end, okay? So bear with me. Keep the side conversations to a dull roar, please, all right? Our next award is the Iron Eagle, and this award is going to an athlete who embodies the word grit. Some may call them a grinder, but regardless, this athlete has a serious motor and a work ethic that pulls up the standard and causes all of their teammates to catch up. This award for the Male Iron Eagle Award is presented by Jakaris Brown.
Hey, y'all. Hard work, discipline, dedication, motivation, thorough communication. These are just a few of the characteristics displayed by an Iron Eagle. These individuals have a natural aptitude for leadership and an ability to inspire through action. First up, we have Cameron Crump from men's wrestling. He's noted to be polite and humble and has an incredible work ethic. Next, we have Joshua Ward with men's basketball. He is a natural-born leader with an innate desire to be the best. Next, we have my teammate, Gavin Wright, from men's volleyball. Gavin has made drastic improvements in the weight room, and he's an overall wonderful guy to be around. Next, we have Dion Birch from men's club rugby. He upholds discipline and a routine despite his busy schedule. And lastly, we have Spencer O'Brien from men's rugby. Yeah. He has great communication and a huge energy and holds the team to a high positive standard. All right, and can I get a drum roll, please, for the winner? The winner is Spencer O'Brien.
Staring at the ceiling with you. Oh, you don't ever say too much. And you don't really read into my melancholia. I've been under scrutiny. Yeah, oh yeah. You handle it beautifully.
Accepting the award is not Spencer O'Brien. Dana Gomez will be accepting the award for Spencer. Yeah! All right, Jakaris, you stay right there. You're introducing the Women's Iron Eagle Award.
Similar to their male counterparts, the women nominated for this award have shown an innate ability to inspire through action while remaining focused and dedicated to themselves and the people around them. First up, we have Abigail Heron from women's soccer. She's a great teammate and a delight to coach. Next, we have Devin Gomez with women wrestling. She's focused and intense in the weight room and loves to compete. Next, we have Rebecca Chavez from cheer. She transitioned from wrestling to cheer seamlessly, and she has a great work ethic in the weight room. Next, we have Seema Chavez with swimming. She's extremely coachable and embraces feedback like no other. Lastly, we have Destiny Roberts with rugby. She is very reliable and dependable and gives 100% despite being injured. And the winner is Rebecca Chavez.
I tell you what, they really cheered the loudest. They're cheerleaders. Cool, tough crowd. Right on. Moving on to our last round of Lifetime Achievement Award winners. We're starting off with an athlete that was 2022 USA Rugby Sevens national champ, 2021 CRC Sevens silver medalist, 2020 Mid-South Conference back of the year, 2019 CRC Sevens silver medalist, and 2019 USA Rugby D1A national champion, Julian Roberts, men's rugby.
One time for my LA sisters. One time for my LA lanes, you can't tell the difference. One time for a who knows. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. 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 No role models, and I'm here right now. No role models to speak of. Searching through my memory, I couldn't find one. Last night I was getting my feet rubbed by the baddest. Not Trina, but I swear to God, it's make you call your girl up and tell her, hey, what's good? Sorry, I'm never coming home, I'ma stay for good. Then hang the phone up and proceed to lay the wood. I came fast like 911 in white neighborhoods. Ain't got no shame about it. She think I'm spoiled and I'm rich cause I can have any. Got defensive and said, nah, I was the same without it. But then I thought.
Congratulations, Julian. Our next award recipient for the Lifetime Achievement Award was a 3-time M.A. Sorensen Award nominee and a finalist for that award. She was a 4-time All-American, 2023 Premier Rugby Sevens champion, 2023 Tropical Sevens champion, and USA Rugby World Cup player pool. This is Sahar Hamden Sider. All right, our final recipient for the Lifetime Achievement Award is a 3-time NAIA national champ, a 3-time All-American, a 3-time conference champion, 2022 MSC Wrestler of the Year, 2023 inaugural Women's College Wrestler of the Year finalist, and a 61-0 record at life. This is Peyton Presson from women's wrestling. Okay, we're getting close to the end, all right, y'all? Just hang on a little bit longer. Is dessert gone out yet? I don't know if there is dessert, but almost done. Our next award is the Student-Athlete of the Year for men's sport, and it is presented by Tenet Kalisipiu Kodina and Kaylee Lowe. I'm sorry, Tenet.
Hi, I'm Kaylee from Women's Track and Field.
And hi, I'm Tanit from women's basketball team.
The award we will be presenting is the Male Sports Student-Athlete of the Year. This award is given to an athlete who went above and beyond by exceeding expectations in their sport. They helped lead their team to higher levels by stepping up to the plate. The first nominee is William Jones from Men's Track and Field. He was a 2-time national champion in long and triple jump, a 3-time national runner-up, a 5-time All-American, and he broke multiple conference records.
The next athlete is Joshua Ward. He's part of the basketball team. He's nominated Freshman of the Year, first team conference, and he helped the team to go to nationals.
Next up, we have Brevin Balmaceda, of wrestling, and he was a national champion in the 149-pound weight class, an individual and team conference champion, and an academic All-American.
From the soccer team, we have Mateo Liboto. He was nominated first team all-conference. He received All-American honorable mention, and he helped the team to go to national championship qualification.
We also have Famelo Maltahabi of track and field. He was a national champion in the 200-meter dash, the National Outdoor MVP, and the USTF CCA Track Athlete of the Year.
The next athlete is Brandon Orum. He's part of the wrestling team. He was national champion in the 125 pounds weight class, and he's named conference champions and academic All-American.
Finally, we have Chris. Next is Jake Ulrich of Men's Track and Field. He was an indoor national champion in the 600 meters. He received the Most Outstanding Performer Award, and he was a 4-time All-American.
Then we have Asher Eckert. He's from the men's wrestling team. He's nominated national champion in the 184 pounds weight class. He's named conference champion and academic All-American.
Okay. Now, finally, we have Chris Russell of Club Rugby, and he scored 13 tries in 7 games. He started every game this season, and he was named the Life Club Rugby Forward of the season. And the winner is Brevin Balmaceda of men's wrestling.
Can you do something for me? 21. Can you hit a little rich flex for me? 21. Then 21. Can you do something for me? 21. Drop some bars to my ex for me. Then 21. 21. Can you do something for me? Can you talk to the ops next for me? Okay. 21.
Okay, for the female student athlete of the year, presenting will be Sofia Fernandez and Maddie Zabin.
Hello again, I'm Madison.
And I'm Sophia.
If you forgot. We are presenting the award for Female Athlete of the Year. This award represents the female that exceeded all athletic performance expectations. This athlete dominated on either the field, mat, court, or track, and stood out for their outstanding performance. The nominees for this award are Fatou Simbin. She was named Conference Newcomer of the Year and was also named First Team All-Conference. She was Conference Player of the Week and averaged a double-double for the entire season. Talayla Davis. She is a 3-time national champion at the 60-meter, 100-meter, and 200-meter sprint. She is a 3-time All-American and was named Indoor Track Athlete of the Year and the champion MVP. She was named, she was named National Player of the Week. Sorry. The next nominee we have is Brianna Florvillis. She is a 400-meter indoor national champion, 4-time 400-meter indoor national champion, a 3-time national All-American, and she has 2 team all-conference finishes. She also broke 2 conference records. Susan Adegoke. She was a part of the Premier Rugby Sevens national champion team. She was a part of the Tropical Sevens champion team. Susan is a USA All-American. She was named Premier Rugby Sevens All-Tournament Team and named PR Sevens Tournament MVP.
Leanne Winden. She was named National All-American and National Championships All-American Team. She was named First Team All-Conference and 2 times Defensive National Player of the Week. She was also named Defensive Player of the Week, and as team captain, she led the team to national semifinal. Jennifer Batu. She is the NAIA Hammer Throw National Champion, named 2 times Conference Champion Indoor Weight Throw. She is an Outdoor Conference Champion. She broke 2 conference records. She is a 1-time National Field Athlete of the Week and is named 2 times Conference Field Athlete of the Week. Maria Arvizu. She's an NAIA All-American and was named Offensive Player of the Year. She was First Team All-Conference and a 2-time Attacker of the Week. As team captain, she led her team to NAIA Final Four. Thora Regbis-Dorter. She is 2022 All-American Honorable Mention. She led the team with 12 goals. She had 5 assists. She was named First Team All-Conference, and she was named 2 times Offensive Player of the Week. Peyton Presson. She's a national champion in the 109-pound weight class. She's a national All-American. She's a Mid-South Conference champion, nominee for Women's Collegiate Wrestler of the Year. She has an undefeated record of 20-0, not to mention she has not lost a match in 3 years. And with that being said, the winner for the Female Athlete of the Year is There's co-winners. It's Peyton Presson and Talia Davis.
Was feeling so weak, but baby, I'm strong. Little did I know I'm a champion. I'm a champion.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed when they told me I couldn't wear the mascot outfit because that was gonna be my last outfit change, big finish, all of that, but normal black suit it is. Our last award of the night is going to the Team of the Year, and it's presented by, hold on one second, presented by Amy Schwartz and Kaylee Lowe.
I'm Kaylee Lowe again.
Hi, I'm Amy again. Okay, so the last award of the night is for Team of the Year. This award goes to a team that showed up and showed out all season long. They represented Life University at expectational high standards and delivered memorable performances throughout the year.
The nominees for this award include men's track and field. They went back-to-back for the outdoor national title following a second-place finish at the indoor championships. They were also conference champions for indoor and outdoor with multiple All-Americans and a Coach of the Year award. Next, we have women's lacrosse. They made it to the conference semifinals. They qualified for the NAIA National Championship Tournament, making it to the semifinals. 2 athletes were also named All-Americans. We also have women's track and field. They ended their season with a 4th-place finish at the indoor championships and a 3rd-place finish at the outdoor championships. With 2 second-place finishes at both conference championships, multiple All-Americans, and record-breaking performances. Also nominated is men's rugby. They made it to the D1A quarterfinals in the Elite 15s. The Sevens team also won back-to-back national titles with a win over Lindenwood. 3 athletes were named all-tournament team members.
Next, we have women's wrestling. Women's wrestling was named this year's NWCA Scholar All-American team, with 14 members of the team being named Scholar All-Americans. They also finished second place in the national tournament with 1 champion and 2 runner-ups. And they are this year's winners of the Mid-South Conference with a full sweep. Next is Club Rugby. Club Rugby had an undefeated season and went on to win the ARP Self-Division title and continued to win the ARP Championship. 4 members were named part of the 2022 season Dream Team. All of this was within 2 months of the season. Men's wrestling ended the season ranked second in the nation with 3 national titles. They won the conference championship with winning 9 out of 10 titles and won Wrestler of the Year, Coach of the Year, and Assistant Coach of the Year. Women's rugby, for the first time in history, won the championship at Tropical Sevens, beating Lindenwood for the first time. And they also won the U.S. Rugby 2023 National Championship for Sevens with 10 All-Americans.
And the winner is men's track and field.
Or you can face everything and rise. I believe. And let me tell you what I believe. I believe that. I believe we gon' face everything and rise. It's not how you fall, it's how you get back up. And what don't kill us make us stronger, boy. Bet that up. Take a swing at us, you better hit hard. Cause when we swing back, it's like, oh God. It's time to knuckle up and fight hard. Now let's all buckle up and fight hard. Que Dios bendiga a todas tus familias, mi amigo. Se parte mandito, vamos a darle duro este video. Say it with me. I believe. Say it with me. I believe that. Say it with me. I believe that we will win. Hear me say it. I believe that we will win. 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 We can lose the battle, but we gon' win the war. I'm from the bottom, I'm that uncut, real raw. When things get tough, that's when we show up. That's when we show out. That's when we show y'all. It's time to knuckle up and fight hard. Now let's all buckle up and fight hard.
All right, congrats to the men's track and field team. And before I give the mic back to Jamie, before we wrapped up the show, I want to take a brief second to honor a very special guest in our midst. It's Dr. Keith Rao. Everyone, a big applause to Dr. Rao. And I'm confident in saying that Dr. Rao has helped each and every one of us in here tonight. And for the past 20 plus years, Dr. Rao has dedicated his life to providing the best, highest quality of chiropractic care for the athletes here at Life University. So as he enters his next chapter of life and departs from his role at Life University, I want to offer my sincerest gratitude for you and helping me become a chiropractor that I am today. And I just thank you again. I think we all can thank you in here for the work that you've done for us. So God bless you in your next season of life. And back to you, Jamie.
All right, first of all, can we give Jonah a round of applause? And congrats on his new endeavor. You all look great tonight. You all performed well this year. And what's the reward for meeting big goals? Bigger goals, all right? So I know you all started already on your off season. We already know what next year looks like. Come back hungrier than ever. You all have definitely raised the floor of what it means to be a Life University student athletes. My sincerest gratitude to you all. You make our long days, long nights, long weekends worth it. Thank you so much. Have a good finals week. Finish the job.